Okay, so we're talking about, we have really two routes that you can go when you go sell your house and you have solar on it. So let's give an example. So here's your house, and let's say your home is worth $300,000. Okay. Okay, that's before solar. Then you put solar panels on them. Okay, and let's say the solar panels are $30,000. Okay, so now your home is worth $330,000. So when you go to sell your home, you can actually appraise your home for this amount. Now, you didn't pay $30,000 for your solar. How much did you actually pay for your solar, Bruce?
Well, less the tax credit that you're talking about, it would have been $21,000.
Yeah, so you'll actually gain $9,000 here because you kept the tax credit. So you've pocketed that $9,000. So you'll come up ahead by putting solar on it. So really, solar is the other aspect of this is solar is an appreciating asset.
That's the way I would present it. I would say that now your $300,000 house is probably worth $350 because you're going to have a lower cost, energy cost, and all the things that go into it.
Yeah. Here's like, let's say if you're paying $150 for your electric bill right now, that's not going to be the same in 5 years. That's actually going to continue to go up. So they really expect, let's say in 5 to 10 years, this amount is double. So that next homeowner, though, if you stayed with Xcel Energy, they would actually have to pay not $150 for their electricity, but $300 for that same amount of electricity in 5 to 10 years from now. When you go solar, this amount actually goes down to zero because of the fact that your solar system is producing enough energy to offset that amount. So in fact, it also could be seen as an appreciating asset, just like your home. If you bought your home, say 5 years ago, you might have paid, $200,000. Just in 5 years, that's gone up, to 300,000, 275, 300,000. So it keeps on going up and up and up. And it's a reflection of inflation. It's a reflection of, costs, all that. Building costs of solar, and this is what Bruce was pointing out, isn't going to go down. So right now it costs $30,000 to actually manufacture, install solar on a person's home. 5 years from now, it might cost $40,000 to $50,000. Just because cost of everything, goes up. It's a building project. So any building project, if building projects continue to go up and up and up and up. So that's one path that you can take. The other path this is, you just add the value of the solar on it, and then you just pay off the solar loan. The other way that you could do it, though, is this. This loan is probably one of the only loans that I know of that's actually transferable to the new homeowner. So it's kind of like the old VA homes or loans for mortgages that you could transfer that loan as well as the interest rate onto like your kids or the next homeowner.
It's called assumable.
Yeah, it's assumable. So let's say they're paying. I'm just gonna put some averages out there. Let's say it's $150 for their solar loan, and that's if they put the tax credit back in there. If they kept the tax credit, let's say it would be $212. Okay. The interest rate on this loan is only 2.99%. they can actually transfer this loan to the new homeowner. So like in this situation, let's say they kept the tax credit. So they have an extra $9,000 in their pocket. And then when they go to sell their house, they just transfer that loan to the new homeowner. So the new homeowner has a bill that's $212. Well, it's really a win-win because right now, maybe that homeowner is only paying, let's say worst case scenario, or, let's say their Excel bill right now is $125. So today, maybe they're paying a little bit more to go solar. Maybe they're paying $25 more to go solar. But this is going to just continue to go up, right? So it's going to go $250, at least over the next 5 to 10 years. That's their Excel bill. And that would continue to go up for their electricity. If you transfer the loan, what's going to end up happening, they're not going to have that bill. Instead, they would have a bill that is less than what they're paying right now. So they'd have $212 a month bill. That bill isn't going to go up. This guy has paid off maybe 6 to 10 years off that loan for him already, and he's only paying 2.99%. The new homeowner is only paying 2.99% on that loan. So this route is actually the route that I would choose. I suggest people to go now. And the reason being is these interest rates, just yesterday, what is today, December 15th right now? Just yesterday, the Feds raised rates another 0.5%. And they expect to raise the rates again in January. So these rates of 2.99% are not going to stick around for very long. So for that next homeowner, that 2.99% is going to be huge. That's going to be like, wow, I can get it in for 2.99%. It's also very, very, this $9,000 for the guy who gets solar now at 2.99%, that is such cheap money at this point. Right now, cash is king. When he gets that tax credit, what I always suggest is don't put the tax credit back towards the loan. So don't put it back towards the loan and keep it at $150. Keep the tax credit. So maybe your payment is $212, but you have an extra $9,000 in your pocket. You would then take that money and you would invest it into whatever is, best investment at that time, which will keep on going up.